By now, we've heard all the talking points, so let's try to tell the people tonight some things that they haven't heard.
Thank you, Bob.
Tom, thank you. Thank you very much, Jim.
Well, thank you, Tom. Thanks to University.
I think everybody understands.
I think everybody knows now we are we are going through the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. 8 years of failed economic policies promoted by President Bush and supported by Senator McCain.
Our best days are ahead of us.
Senator McCain's statement earlier said that he thought the fundamentals of the economy were sound.
Let's look at as graded by the National Taxpayers Union and the Citizens Against Government Ways.
Soccer day. John McCain's
out of touch.
Encouragement. Maverick.
Neither of you really answered that last question.
Darn right. Joe Six-Pack. Hockey mom.
It's a bogus standard.
No.
Did not answer the question.
And I may not answer the question.
Senator McCain talks a lot about earmarks.
Likes to talk about earmarks a lot. Let's be clear about earmarks. Earmarks account for about $18 billion of our
last year's budget.
And when I'm president, I will go line by line through every item,
page by page.
So when Senator McCain is proposing a $300 billion tax cut
to some of the wealthiest corporations in America, what I call for is tax cut for 95% of working Americans.
The ultimate bridge to nowhere.
How long have I been at this? Like 5 weeks? Yes.
Drill.
Baby drill. Maverick.
Dead wrong.
And darn right.
Talk.
Back you up there. Say it ain't so, Joe. And
it has turned very nasty.
Wurzelberger, the guy who's a plumber. Joe, plumber. Joe's money. Joe the plumber. Joe the plumber.
I'm happy to talk to you, Joe.
Joe the plumber's out there.
Joe the plumber.
Joe the plumber. Joe the plumber. Joe.
He's been watching some ads of Senator McCain's.
Aren't you both ignoring reality?
Senator Obama is proposing some $800 billion in new spending now. Our tax rates for business in America is 35%. Ireland pays 11%.
He says that he's going to give you a $5,000 tax credit.
I want to give every family a $5,000 refund tax credit so they can get anywhere in America the health insurance you want.
Vice President Cheney's been the most dangerous vice president we've had probably in American history.
Also, and being a mom.
I don't know what it's like to have a child you're not sure is going to make it.
Senator McCain mentioned looking at our records.
And so let's look at our records.
Across the board spending freeze is a handshake, and we do need a scale.
Senator Joe Lieberman and I,
we're currently spending $10 billion a month in Iraq, and they have a $79 billion surplus.
We've got to stop sending $700 billion a year to countries that don't like us very much. Alternative fuels, wind, tidal, solar, natural gas.
Voted for 4 out of 5 on George Bush's budgets. When the war started, you said it was going to be quick and easy. You said that we were going to be greeted as liberators.
Spread.
Here's your fine, 0.
Joe the plumber. Joe. Hey, Joe, you're rich.
You can get back to that.
Okay, my old buddy Joe the plumber. Joe's money.
Say to each other's face.
Joe Biden.
Sarah Palin. I admire so much Senator Obama's eloquence. Breath of fresh air.
Know what the hurts are. The mainstream media. So shout out with you.
I saw 3 letters, a K, a G, and B.
The failed economic policies of the last 8 years.
The last 8 years.
Thinking about the middle class.
My friends. And you really have to pay attention to words.